Oracle, number data types, character data types, date and binary. Okay, what are all the number data types? Yeah, number, int, and number of precision comma scale. Correct, right? Hello, Tulasi. Yeah, can you please go on mute? Okay. Next, char data types we are having char and varchar two. These two data types we are widely using. CLOB and character log file and long data types. These two are also having. Just it's a matter of length of the size of the data type, the size of the string. That's it. Okay. If you want to save, okay, more than 400 KB or okay, then you need to go with the this long data types and club data types. Okay. I'm sharing my screen, right? Okay. Now. Okay. 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 What is the difference between char and varchar? Char and varchar. Char means it's a fixed length. Okay. Whatever size you are giving in the char data type, that much number of bytes will be allocated for the particular field. Okay. Same way, varchar 2 also, whatever size you are giving for that, same number of bytes only will be allocated for the particular field. But whatever you are utilizing, that much only will be utilized. Rest of the things will be giving for the storing other values. Okay. There is no memory wastage with the varchar. Clear? This is the difference. Okay, if you want, you can write few important points. There will be difference with what is the difference between carrot? Somebody making some noise. Tulasi, can you please go on mute? Yeah, thank you. Okay, care of size means whatever size you are mentioning the particular field, that many number of bytes will be allocated for the particular field. No matter whether utilizing or not, that size will be fixed for the particular field. So if sorry, anybody asking any question here? No, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, no matter whether utilizing or not, doesn't matter. That much memory will be allocated for the particular field. But the if you are not utilizing that many number of bytes, that will be wasted only in if you are defining as a char data types. But if you are defining same field as a varchar 2, that if you are not utilizing that particular that much of size, that won't waste. Okay. So whatever you will utilize maximum, if you are utilizing maximum whatever size, you are giving 100 bytes. Okay. So 100 characters will be stored. It won't store beyond that one. But if you are utilizing less than that one means, rest of the bytes will be given to the system to store other values and all. Means memory wastage will not be there with varchar 2 data types and all. Okay. Next, this is fixed one. Date data types means if you are giving the value as a date means, it will accept the dates and along with the timestamp as well. Okay. This is the date data type. Break అవుతుందా? Is it only for you or for all the people? Can you tell me? Everybody is facing for all the people. Yeah. Okay. Voice is breaking. Okay, give me 1 minute. Maybe some network issue or something. 1 minute, guys. Can you hold? Hello. Is it fine now? Hello. Now it's fine, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Binary will be using for the your image storing or audio storing and video storing. Okay. If you want to store multimedia such type of things and all means you can go with the binary data types and all. Okay. Let me go next. We'll start the commands. Okay. What are all the SQL commands we are having? What are all the languages in that SQL? We are having DDL, DML, DQL, TCL, DCL, right? Yeah, what, yeah, what are all the DDL commands we are having? Yes. Okay. So what create will do? It will creates the any object in the Oracle. Okay. Any type of object, whatever we have shown yesterday. Okay. So these are all the different database objects in the Oracle. So all the objects will be created with only with the create command only. Okay. If you want to change the existing structure for the object, okay, maybe it won't be applicable for all the objects like tables, index, okay, or sequences, such type of storing objects, okay, whatever data is storing, okay, such type of objects. If you want to change the structure, then you can go with the alter. Next, drop. If you want to drop any object in the Oracle, then you can go with the drop command. Okay, drop table, table name. Drop view, view name. Drop index, index name. Means drop that object type and object name. You need to use that one to drop the drop means removing the object from your Oracle database. That's it. Next, uh, password. Pin. Dino. Uh, kin- yeah, truncate means it will be applicable for only for the table. Okay, if you want to remove the table data, then you can go with the truncate. Okay, if you are using the truncate means your table will not remove from the database, but only data will be removed from your database. That's it. Okay, there will be other things as well. I will discuss once we can go with the, yeah. I will explain once we get into the this practical session. I will explain. Just brief. I very brief. I am telling this one theoretical. Yeah, rename. Rename means it is only for the renaming purpose. Okay, means if you want to rename your object name, then you can go with the rename command. These are all the SQL DDL commands in the SQL. 98653. Next, DML commands. DML means data manipulation language. What are all the manipulations you will do with the data? You will do insertion, updation, deletion, right? Merge means nothing is there. Again, it will be if the records is already existed, then you can do update. If it is a new records means you can insert. If you want to delete, you can delete with the merge as well. Okay, all multiple DML operations will be doing with the merge. That will comes after joins and all. This time I won't explain the DML merge command and all. For this one required the joins and all. Okay, so after that we'll discuss the topics and all. Next, data query language. How you can retrieve the data. Okay, if you want to see particular employee details, if you want to see particular student details, if you want to see order details, particular order details, so how you can do that one is with select statement. Okay, you should be using the select command for that. Next, transactional control language, TCL commands. So what are the commands we are having? Commit and rollback. Why we will use these two commands? Normally if you are doing, yeah, tell me. Yeah, if you are doing the DML operations, okay, on your system, generally how it will work, first whatever changes you are applying, that will be applied in your buffer memory. Okay, if it is a bigger organization and all, means your system allocated memory is there, right? That app installation place, that edge node and all will come work as a your buffer memory. There will be some memory will be allocated for you. That buffer memory only your changes will be applied. Okay, so if you are applying any DML changes on the buffer memory, if you want to save that buffer memory changes in database permanently, then you can go with the commit. Okay, if you don't want to save your buffer changes and all, means you can use the rollback command, means it will cancel the your buffer memory transactions. Okay, transaction means either insert or update or delete. Okay, any DML operation we can say transaction in database world. Okay, so these are all the two commands to save your data, or if you want to cancel the previous transactions and all, you can use these two commands. Next, DCL commands, grant and revoke. Okay, so you are having the database, anybody can able to access that one? No, right? You should be having specific rights. Okay, you should be having some connection rights. Already just now I have passed that grant and create user commands and grant commands. So why I am giving the grants? If you have particular rights to access your database, if you have particular rights to create the table or material view or any object creation, then only you can able to create the database object, or you can utilize the objects on the particular database. So how you can give the things and all means by using DCL commands, grant and revoke. Normally DBA people will work on this one only. Okay, your memory allocation, all the things will taken care. Apart from that, this is the their main responsibility of database administrator. So rest of the things whatever we are having, this comes under database developer role. Okay, day before yesterday we have discussed about data model. That's right. Again, yeah, actually some network issue, I came to my native, that's why maybe some network issue. Maybe tomorrow also. Yeah, so it's fluctuations in network transfer. Okay, maybe it will be same tomorrow as well. Okay, yeah. Day before yesterday we have talked about this database data modeling, right? Hierarchical data model, network data model, relational data model. Yeah, how your database will be how the objects will be defined, how you will maintain the relationship, how you can create the structure of your database for your organization. All the things comes under architectural level. Okay, database level, database developer role will comes under these commands only: data DDL commands, DML commands, DQL commands, TCL commands. These are all the main responsibilities of developer. This is sometimes for object rights and all only will comes for the developer role, but rest of mostly this DCL commands and all will work by DBA, database administrator people only. Okay, just you can keep remember that one. Okay, next we'll create the database objects. What are all the objects we are having? Different objects in our Oracle: tables, views, index, packages, procedures, anything. If you want to create any such type of database object, you can use the create command. How you can create the database object means you need to use the create is the keyword. Okay, next, object type is what? Table. Let me first create with the basic component is table, right, in the database. So we'll create the table. Create table name. Table name is I will create the some emp underscore john. Okay, so January employee details I'm saving here. Okay, I'm creating as that one. Next, how I need to do, so what are all the details I need? Okay, whatever details you want, that you can give as a columns. Okay, so what are the columns? Every employee should be having the employee id. Okay, so you can give any name, that just you can try to use a meaningful name for that. Okay, employee number. So what is the possibility for that data type? It should be number, right? Normally ids and all. Say yes or no? Normally ids and all. Okay, ids and all number data types. Okay, so it will be integer type completely. Okay, so you can use the int data type or number data type, it will accept anything. Okay, if you are using the sql developer means that suggestions also it will do. Okay, there are other data types as well, interval data type at all rarely people will use. Okay, that is mainly using for the reporting purpose. This won't work in other things. Okay, so just you can ignore that interval data types and all. Let's go with the integer. Next, what are all the other details? Employee name, definitely it will be there, right? Okay, I will define that column as a ename. Ename means employee name. You can use if you want full name. Okay, emp underscore name, emp underscore number, like that, or you can use the short names as well. Field names can be anything. Okay, so that you can use. So while giving the column names, make sure that column name should start with alphabetical. Okay, it should not start with numbers and all. If you want, you can utilize the in middle numbers and digital values and all, but your column name should start with characters. Okay, so this is of what type? It's a alphanumeric values, right? So definitely you have to use the varchar2 or char data types. Okay, you can use anything. I told you already what is the difference between char and varchar2. Char means it's a fixed length. Okay, let me give some 100 characters will be there. 100 means 100 bytes will be allocated for your name. Okay, let of course your name will be less than 100. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's assume Balu. Okay, means 4 characters only will be there. Only if you are using the varchar2 means only 4 characters only will be utilized by your system. Rest of the 96 characters will not will be using for the other purpose. So your memory will not be wasted with the ename. Next, what is the possible column? Other things, employee ID, employee name, and his designation means what is his role. Okay, means we can say job. Job is what type? Whether he is a salesman or software, or he is a some accountant or any other. Okay, clerk, any such type of jobs. Okay, what is the type of those columns? Those are all the character data types. Okay, again you can give either, if you want to give fixed length, it will, you can give that one. If you want to give variable length, you can give that one. Both are same only, but your memory won't waste it. Okay, let's, I will give some 15 characters for that. So maximum it will allow. Okay, even though if you are creating as a varchar2, it won't accept more than 15 characters. Okay, that you can keep remember. Even char as well, if you are specifying the size as 4 means it won't allow more than 4 characters length. Okay, so whatever size you are mentioning, that maximum size only it will allow, not only for int or number, it is for all the data types. Okay, next, Other columns what and all, definitely manager will be there. Okay, for int it won't be there. For number you need to mention the size and all. Number it's not required. Next, manager. Okay, normally manager means you will write manager name only. Okay, let's assume manager also is employee of the same organization. So definitely all the times you can try to use the this value only. Okay, so this is of int type. Is also from your organization only, right? So you need to maintain that employee ID. If you want to get his manager name and all, again you can get the, you can do joins and all. We'll discuss the topic, but you will be saving as a number only that manager details. Next, salary. Definitely salary, for salary only he will work, right? Any organization. So that will be what type? Number type. Sir, no. So here, let's assume sometimes you may get some digital values like non-rounded values. Maybe a few months you are getting some 50 paisa extra less than that one. So that and all will be there. So that's why you can give the precision value maximum length. Okay. So I will give some 7. Okay, in lakhs I will give, and paisas will be 50 paisa means 2. Okay, so that scale you need to give means 7 maximum integers value it will be allowed, and 2 precision values only it will be allowed. Okay, it's not required much theory. If you want you can go google it, easily you can find it. Just one time I'm explaining this topic. Next, let's assume he is doing some this field work and all, so he will get some commissions and all. If if he is doing this type of work, okay, so that will be again it's a money, right? So I will give value as a number data types, that I will give some 5 comma 2. Next, definitely he will be working in some department. Okay, I will be creating that field name as a department number, that is of number. Okay, so I am giving the fixed length. Department number should be 2 characters only, 2 digits only. So how you can define that means number of 2. Okay, you can give rounded values as well. Yeah. Float, yeah, that float and all that type of data types you are using with number. Okay, maybe float and decimal. These are all the data types we are having in C language and other languages and all. So that it will be so that will be specific to particular software. Okay, Oracle will support this one only. Okay, I guess newer versions of databases are allowing to use the float values as well. Okay, so let me create the table. So now you are created the table. Anybody have any doubts in this one? What is table? What is the column? What is the data type? How you are utilizing that one? Okay, so you need to utilize first you need to use the field name and along with your data types. Next column would be separated with comma, and it will be start again. Okay, so and one more column I am missing here. Okay, let me drop this table. When he joined means hire date. Okay, that one also need to use. Okay, let me drop and recreate that one. After manager, what I will do, I will use the hire date means his joining date I want to use. Okay, let me create with as a date data type. Date, what it will store? Only date values. Yes or no? Okay, so if you want to store the date values means you have to use the date data type. In this one, anybody have any doubts? What is number of 7 comma 2? Why I am using the number of 2 only here? Okay, why I am using the varchar 2 of 100? This I will give char, only char data types. So I will try to utilize all the data types whatever I am having that one. These are all the data types, right? Number, precision, int I am used, number I am used, char, varchar I am used. Clab and all, it's very, if you are having, if you are, let's we take the some comments about the for particular field. Okay, so then you can use the CLOB data types and all. Binary, if you want to save your image in the database, then you can use the CLOB blob data types. In this one, everybody is clear. Somebody is speaking, but not with me. Okay. Yeah, CLOB will be using for the storing the some paragraph type of characters. Character large objects. LOB means large object. Okay. CLOB and long both are using for the if you want to save some pages on one page information completely. Okay. So here you are having so many details. Okay. If you want to save all the details as a one field, this entire file data I want to use as a single file, single field, then you can use the such type of data types. Clear? Image, if you want to store your employee image and all means you can use the that one. Okay, that we can discuss later. Image data types and all rarely people will use in Oracle world. Mainly people will use these are all the data types will create like this. If you want, you can make the default values and all. You can use that one. Okay, how you can do that one means, okay, let me drop same table again recreate. So don't do like that all the times. I will tell you that how you can modify the existing structure. Okay, I want to give some default values. Okay, if I whatever if I am giving the values means that will be okay. If I am not giving the values, system needs to take some default values. Okay, if I am normally high date whenever employee is joining, that date that date specifically it will take. No need to enter the values means I want to give some default values. Okay, so whenever you are inserting new employee, whenever you are generating a new employee ID, so that joining date should be that particular day. Okay, so no need to give manually means you can give the some default value. Okay, there will be keyword called default. So here you can give some default value. Sys date means it will be system it will work. Okay, it will it takes the some default values how it your calendar time will work, right? So same way it will be work. It will take the current date values, sys date from dual. Okay, what is dual and all I will explain later. Just you can remember it will give the today's date. Okay, so if you are using default sys date means by default whether you are inserting or not doesn't matter, it will take. If you are inserting the value, then it will take the particular value. If you are not inserting the particular value, it will take the your default value whatever you are mentioning here sysdate will take. Okay, not only for data types, it will be for any data type you can give. Okay, if you want to make integer value as some number, okay, so you can give default 1. If you are giving the value like this means if you are not giving the value for the employee number, it will be treated as a 1. If you are giving the value, then it will take that one priority. Otherwise, if you are not entering the value, it will be taking the value as a 1. Clear? Anybody have any doubts in the this creation of the table? So everybody is clear, right? Okay. So same way you can create any object, not only table, you can create multiple users. Okay, create user Balu November. Okay, so what I told, so for maybe syntax will get changed. For table, it will be create table name. Inside that one, you will be having the columns. Okay, next user creation, create username. Next syntax will be identified by your password. Password you need to give. Okay, if you are giving that one means user will be created. Okay, so actually I am created the balu, I am working with balu user. That's way it is giving the error. Balu user doesn't have rights to insufficient privileges. Okay, insufficient privileges means you don't have permissions to create the users and all. Who will have that access? Only sys user. Already I told you, right? By default, Oracle will be provided sysuser. Only sysusers only can be able to create the users and all. If you want, you can give rights to the Balu user. That will work. Okay. So here with the sysuser, create grant create user to the Balu user means then you will get the rights to create. Otherwise, you won't get. Okay. So in this way, you can create the user as well. Okay, you should log in with sys user. By default already it is stored that one. Conflicts with another user role name. Okay, already ball underscore number, that is one user is there, so I can use John. Means user will be created. Clear? You can create any object like this. Okay, next create. What are all the objects we are having? So many objects are there, that and all we'll discuss anyway, we'll discuss later. Just for showcase I'm telling. Okay, view, if you want to create the view means create view view name. Okay, emp underscore john underscore view. You can give any name, it will accept. This syntax how it will be: create view name as select. Okay, anyway we'll discuss all the topics once again, just for your showcase I'm telling. Okay, select star from, you can use the table name. Okay, your view will be created. Like that you can create any database object with the create command. Clear? Any doubts in the create command? No, right? Next we'll go to alter command. Next command in ddl command, what is the next command? Alter command, right? Okay, so by mistake I have created the table without few details. Okay, I don't have my I want to add my manager name as well. Okay, or I want to add some what is the missing column here? Any missing column is there? Okay, let me add some my image as well. So how I can add? Already you are having all the employee details, so all the times you cannot drop the table, you cannot recreate the table. So if you are doing like that means what will happen? If you are dropping the table means your entire data also will get removed from your database. So I don't want to lose that data. Okay, the data along with data, I need to add one more column which is image type. Of course, whether I am inserting the data for the particular field or not doesn't matter, but going forward I will be adding the images. That is not mandatory for me. So how you can add this such type of things means you are changing the existing structure. If you want to see the existing structure means you have to use a command called desc, describe object name. Okay, describe table name. Okay, it will be showing the your what is the column name, and if you are having any constraints and all will it will show. That we can discuss later, constraints and all. Next, what is the data type for that? Okay, if you want to change this existing structure and all, okay, then you can use the alter command. Okay, how it will works means if you want to add the new column means you can use the alter plus add combination. Okay, syntax is alter table name add. Okay, add. And if you are adding, add means you are adding the one column or one constraint or anything. Okay, if you are adding the column means you need to specify the column name and that data type. Okay, or just by mistake I am given the data size as 100. Actually that is not required. I want to change it as a some 30 characters. I want to restrict that one. How you can restrict? Okay, then you can use the alter plus modify. Next, I don't want to column, additional column. Okay, I want to remove that particular column. Then you can use the alter plus drop command. Okay, so alter table name drop. For each and every case you will be have you should be following the syntax, otherwise it won't execute. Okay, so you need to follow the, if you want to drop the column is alter plus alter table name. Till here it will be same for all the cases. Next, you need to follow the next syntax. Drop means you need to follow the drop column name. Okay, if you want to modify means alter table name. Till here it will be same again. Yeah, my voice is clear, right? Means only for you or all the people? That's what I'm asking. Okay. Yeah, can you please check your network? Okay, if it is for all the people means I can change my network and all, because all the people are fine. For all the people it's fine, right? So just check your from your end. Okay, describe means if you want to see the columns and what is the data types, what is the data length. Okay, how many number of characters is allocated for that particular field and all means you need to use the describe, DESC. This is not any of the this DDL DCML commands. This is the general command. This comes under DDL only. Okay, it will show the structure of the table. Describe, DESC, and you can use the this one means whatever metadata is containing for the particular table, that will show. It is only for the table only, table and view. Okay, somebody asked this one. Clear? Okay, so it will show the particular thing. Here by mistake I have given employee number as that number of 38 means 38 characters I don't want actually. Okay, how you can, why? See here I am not mentioning the int data type size, but it is taking by default number of 38. It is not showing as int here. Why means whatever size specified. Okay, there will be some specific length for each and every data type. Okay, so that maximum size will take if you are not specifying the size. Okay, int won't it won't accept the that size of the things and all. It will by default it will take the 38 characters. Okay, so even it is not showing as int as well. Okay, it is showing as number means it is the primitive data type. Automatically your all the number fields are converted to the number data types. All the times it will be it is showing. Okay, means it is the int will be the lower data type and number is the upper. Okay, system will try to use that one. There will be some primitive data types and non-primitive databases data types and all. That is very basic. Maybe in your childhood days it may come. Okay, so that much deep level not required. So by default it will take the upper data types, that is of number, and it will take the maximum size as well here. Okay, thanks for asking this describe. Okay, clear? Anybody have any doubts in this one? Create command. Clear, right? Yeah. Yeah, next we'll come to alter. What alter will do, it will change the existing object structure. Okay, so what, how you can change? By adding the column or by removing the column or modifying the data type. Okay, or modifying the data type size. Okay, or renaming the column. Okay, So all the things will be happen where in the your metadata. Okay, you are not doing on your data, it is only applicable to your table structure, means existing table structure you are modifying. How you can do that one means you can use the alter command. Okay, syntax is what? Alter table name is what? This one. Okay, alter will be applicable for only this type of only alter. There will be alter session, like that we are having few commands. Just we can try go with the table only now. Alter table name, I want to add new column. So how I can how I can add the column? You need to use the keyword add is the keyword. Here you need to use the column name. Okay, what is method? Image. Okay, or photo. So what is the data type for that? Blob. Okay, image. If you want to save multimedia things and all, means how you can store, you have to use the blob data types. Already I told you, right? Okay, see, now you have added the column here. So now go and check your structure. Till now we have not entered any data and all here. Okay, just I am adding the column, additional column. Now go and check, you will be having the additional column, means whatever data we are having. Of course, if you are added after data adding, this value will become null value, but still you can able to see that field even though you are not having the data. Clear? This is the alter add command. Okay, if you want to add constraint, you can add the constraint here and constraint type. That and all you can mention later. Okay, we can see in the constraint topic. Just we can discuss about the column, adding the column. How we can add the means alter table name, and add is the keyword. Okay. Next, you need to use the column name. Column name is photo. Okay, here it is showing photo. Next, what is the data type for that? It will be blob data type. Clear? Anybody have any doubts with this one? Alter with add command. Okay. If you want to add multiple columns, means directly you can use the add multiple columns as well. Alter table table name. Table name is what? EMP jar. Okay. So you can add columns. Okay, how you can add the things and all means you need to use add. Okay, add of, you can use the bracket because we are adding the multiple columns. Okay, so here you can add multiple columns like okay, first name I want to add. Okay, so your column should not be with space. Okay, you cannot give like that. Okay, what system will consider, this is the column name, this is the data type. If you are adding like that means you should not give like that. That should be single single string. Okay, and also your column name should not start with special characters or some digital numbers. Okay, it should be start with alphanumeric only. Okay, all alpha means alphabets only. Okay, next what you have to pass this one. First name should be character data types, right? So varchar 2 of some 10 you can give. Next, last name I will give. Okay, last name, that will be varchar. In middle you can use the special characters and all, that will allow, but it should not start with underscore, first underscore name like that. Okay, you can, means it doesn't make any sense. That's why people won't use such type of things. You can use any upper cases as well. System by default it will show, it will take the your metadata information and all upper cases only. Even though you have created the column names as small letters, system is taking the upper cases only. Okay, like that if you want you can add n number of columns at a time. Okay, see, now go and check your describe your table. You can able to see your first name, last name, all the columns. Okay, so whatever columns you are adding, that will be added into the as a last fields. Okay, you cannot add in middle. Clear? Yeah, yeah. Not it is not possible. Okay, whatever columns you are adding, that you can add in the last only, as a last columns only. If you want, you can rename this one. Okay, that I will tell you. Okay, by changing this data type. Okay, I will make you. Okay, I will meet your requirement once. I will explain the renaming and modify all the things. Okay, I will show you how we can do that one. But we, with the alter with the add command, you cannot add middle. But same requirement I will do with another way, with existing commands only. Okay, I will show you that one. Till now, anybody have any doubts? No, right? Next, okay, by describing this one here, by default it is showing employee number as number of 38 because I have given the data type as the int. So int by default it will take the 38 digits. I don't want to waste my memory. So my employee number will be maximum 4 to 5 digits only. So how you can restrict? So I want to change. By mistake I have created. So I want to reduce the size. How you can reduce the size and all this? By using alter with modify. Okay, how we can write that one means alter table table name. Okay, till here it will be same alter command. Next, you need to use the keyword called modify. Okay, here you need to give the modify command and you need to specify the column name. Okay, and here I want to change the number 38 to 31. Okay, so I don't want to give only five digits only. I want to pass. So how we can pass that one means number of five, number of four, whatever it may be. So just I want to pass as I want to utilize only number fields, four digits only. So let's execute that one. Yeah, your table is altered. Now go and describe your table. What is the size of the particular column? See, number of 4. Earlier I have given 38 characters, okay, 38 digits. Now I have changed that size. Means I am reducing the wastage of memory. Clear? Even I want to change this data type. Ename as varchar is 100 is there. I don't want to use that much size and I want to change the data types as well. So how you can do that one is simply just you can change your ename. Okay, ename, and here you can give the data type as here earlier what I have given varchar 2 of 100. So now I want to change the data type as well. Varchar 2 is different, char is different. So I want to give some fixed length of 10 characters. Okay, let's try this one. It will. Okay, table is altered. Now go and check your table description. You will be having the character only. Okay, character of 10. Clear? You can change the data type size as well, and you can change the your complete data type as well. Earlier it was varchar 2. Now it is char. Means you can change the data type size as well. Data type size and data type both. You can change anything. Okay, clear? Anybody have any doubts in this one? Guys, I'm asking. No, right? Yeah. Here in the table definition. Okay. Here actually, let's I am recruiting the fresher people. Okay, for them I don't want to, so some project to project there will be some different roles will be there. Okay, if he is joining as a fresher, I want to give his designation as assistant manager, sorry, assistant software engineer. So how I can give that one default value I want to make. Earlier I have not given. I don't know what was the default value for that. So that's why I have not given that one. So now I want to add the default value. How we can add that one is same command only. because it's already structure is there. Okay. Next you can add that one. Alter table name, modify here job. Okay. So I want to give what is the size, same whatever you are having in the things, you can add that one. Directly you can add character of 50. Next I want to give the default value as well. Here I am not changing the data type, I am not changing the size of the column. I am keeping as it is same thing, but I am adding the default value only. Okay. So I am giving the default value as associate software engineer. So I want to give like that. So let me execute that one. It is giving error. Can anybody tell me why I am getting the error? By seeing this one, can anybody tell me why? Yeah, yes, exactly. Correct, exactly. Okay. See, if you are selecting this one, here you are having the more than 15 characters, but you are restricting the size as 15. Okay. That's why it is not allowing. Your number of characters should be less than this specified size for the particular column. It won't accept beyond that one. Okay. So you can add assistant software engineer. Softwares are by default lazy, right? So simply I will give three characters. Means I am giving the default value as ASC. Okay. So now table is altered. I guess it is default values and all won't show in the describe. But whenever you are working with VML operations, if you are not passing the value, by default it will take the assistant software engineer. Okay, here not you are not able to show the, I cannot able to show that one. Okay, because default values and all will not show. Whenever you are doing the DML operations, by default it will take. I will show you while doing the DML operation, while explaining the DML operations. Next, I want to make this employee number is mandatory. Okay, here by default it is one is there. Okay, I don't want to give one. I want to change the that employee number should HR people should enter the value. Okay, because it's a auto generated value. So you cannot enter the I don't want to enter the null values and all. Okay. So there will be some constraint topic, not null, check constraint. There are a lot of constraints are there. Five types of constraints. We'll explain that in that topic. Just meantime we can remember. I don't want to miss. I want to make the this field as mandatory. Okay. So how you can do that one means alter table. Okay, alter table name. Table name is emp okay. What is field number? Modify I need to use again because I'm not adding, I'm not dropping the column, just I'm modifying the existing structure. So you need to use the keyword called modify. And what is the column name? Emp number. Okay, emp number of, it is number of 4, right? So I am not changing any size here. Okay, earlier it is the number of 4, right? So same thing I am utilizing here. But I want to make the its field as mandatory. Means I should not systems whenever you are doing the insertion for the particular employee details, you should enter this field. You cannot skip this value. How you can make that one means you need to pass the normal constraint. Okay, simply you can do that one means table it will be altered. Now go and check your table description that this field is not null. Means whenever you are any record is inserting a particular employee details, you should enter the employee number. Then only it will be allowed to insert. Otherwise, it won't allow. Clear? Means if you want, you can add any constraint. If you want to modify constraints, or if you want to add default values and all, it will accept. Okay. So how you can do that one means with the modify keyword. Anybody have any doubts till now? Yes or no? Clear, right? I'm assuming if you are calm means I will be assuming you are clear. Okay. Next, with this one I am having the some additional columns. Okay, here already employee name is there, but by mistake I have added the first name and last name. I don't want to enter these values, even not required in my table description. Means in table this fields not required, so all the times it will be problem. Okay, if you are having the additional columns and all. Okay, I don't want to use this one. So how I can remove that one is you need to use the alter command only. Alter table name. That's what I told. If you want to remove any object from your database, then what you have to use? Drop command, right? So now you can use the drop. So you need to drop the column. Okay, so how you can drop the column is sim. For this one, you need to specify the keyword. Drop column name. Column name is photo. Photo I don't want. So how you can do that one is simply you can use a photo. Drop column, alter table name. Drop column is the keyword here. Okay, drop space column. You need to use mandatory. So next you need to use the column name as. Okay. So now your table will be altered. Now go and check your column will not be there. Photo column. Now we don't have the photo column. Okay. I want to drop multiple columns. Okay. So you can do that one as well. Alter table. I guess till now I have not tried that one. Drop columns. Okay, I guess I can. I think we cannot remove multiple columns at a time. Okay, all the times we need to use the if we need to execute the column. Okay, so just you can use the drop column. So first name. Next you can use the directly last column. So if you are working with metadata, okay, if you are using the database objects, no matter whether you are using the lowercase or uppercase doesn't matter, it will accept. Oracle will accept that one. Now you can go and describe your table. You will not be having the column, unnecessary columns. Okay. See, now you can see these additional columns, whatever you have added, those columns are not there now. Okay. This is the alter with drop. Clear? Anybody have any doubts in this one? Alter with drop, alter with modify, alter with add. So clear you are. Okay. Next, here I am having the high rate. Okay, actually I want to change the rename the column. Okay, I want to change the column name. I don't want to change the data types and all. Okay, if I want to change the data types and all, I have to use the modify. Okay, modify that column name. You need to specify that particular data types. Okay, that and all you can do that one. So I want to change the column name. I want to rename that one. So how I can do that one means alter plus rename. Okay, so alter table name. Okay, till that place that will be same. Alter table name. Here you need to follow the rename column. Okay, so you need to follow the rename column. Column name is earlier what you are defined. Now what you will be having that one going further. Okay, so rename is a keyword. Next you need to use the column keyword as well. Next, old column whatever you are having. Okay, that you can use. Okay, here I am having the high date to the old name to the new name. Okay, So hide underscore date I want to change. Means I'm adding the underscore in between. Okay. Or joining date simply. Okay. So joining date like that I'm renaming. Okay. You can do that one. Your table is renamed now. Okay. And not table, your column is renamed now. If you want, you can go and check. Now here is actually the hide date. Now you can describe that is completely changed as a joining date. Here there is no change in your data types and all. Only your column name got changed now. Clear? Anybody have any doubts in the alter command? Guys, yes or no? Let me ask. Yeah, here let me ask few questions. Here actually I am having the number of 5 comma 2. Okay, so I don't want to give that much size. I want to give 3 digits only. How I can give? I want to make this commission field as a 3 digits only. How I can do? Can anybody tell me? What will be the command? You need to modify that one, right? You need to modify the existing structure. Okay, so how you can do? Alter table, table name. Okay, so alter table, table name. So what will be your what you need to do? You need to modify this data type. You need to modify. You are not renaming. You are not adding the column. You are not dropping the column. So what you are doing simply you are I am modifying the data type because I want to change 5 comma 2 to 3. Okay, so how you can do? So you need to use the same column. Okay, so you need to use the keyword called modify. Modify column column name. Okay, earlier 5 comma 2 is there. I don't want to use that one. Simply I will make number of 3. Means I want to use the 3 characters only, 3 digits only. So now your table is altered. Now go and check. You will be having the 3 characters only. Okay, number of 3 commission. Okay, so here manager is there. I want to change that number of 38 characters to the 4 characters. How I can modify? Again, alter command only, right? So if you want to change the existing structure, you have to follow the alter plus modify. If you want to add the columns, alter plus add. Okay, if you want to rename the column, alter plus rename. When if you want to drop the column, you have to use the alter plus drop. Clear? If you want to add the default values or if you want to add the constraints, okay, column level, then you have to go with the modify only. Okay, if you are already having the constraints and all, okay, then you have to modify means you have to go with the alter plus modify. Clear? You have to by heart it, the syntaxes and all. If you are doing practice means you can come to know. If without practice you won't learn any technology, not only Oracle, you cannot learn any technology without practice. Simply listening and going means it won't work out because we are not writing any exam. Okay, theoretically you won't write any exam. You have to write the code for particular requirement. So you should be aware of that how you will be writing that one. Okay, synthetically you should not have any mistakes. Means how you can get such type of practice and all means you have to do the practice regularly whenever you are learning. So daily you have to spend minimum 2 to 3 hours for practicing after listening the class. Then only you can able to understand. Then only you can able to write. Otherwise, so what is the situation now? Same thing will be there after course also if you are not practicing. Okay, if you are practicing means you will be in good position definitely In real time also you won't get much things. Whatever comments I have explained, only those things only will get. That's I'm sure. Okay, so that's why practice is mandatory. You can try to understand and try to do practice. Then only you can get. Next, I have completed alter. Next, what is the next DDL command? What are the DDL commands? We have completed create, alter. Next, drop. I want to drop the table. I want to remove the table. Okay, how you can remove that one? By using drop table. Okay, I want to rename the table. You can use the rename command. Okay, let me go with the rename. How you can do that one means rename directly. You can use the rename keyword. So rename table, table name. Table name is what? EMP jar. Okay. So I want to give this one as a rename table name to the next. I want to pass this one as a employee. Okay. Employee John. Okay. So I want to rename that one. Okay. So how I can do that one means rename table name. Okay, there is some mistake. 1 minute, guys. I guess some syntactical mistake I am doing. Rarely this command will use. That's why people might not forget the things and all. Okay, rename old table name to new table name. That's it. Old table name is EMP John, right? Into the employee John. Non command rename table. Table rename. What is the problem here? Okay, here actually I have given two spaces. That's why it is not working. It should be you should be follow the proper syntax. Okay, single space. Okay, so only for the rename you can consider that one rename. So if you want, you can check. Okay, going forward, this name will not be there. So how you can do that one? Describe. You can check the old table name. This will not be there. Table EMP John is does not exist. Till now, we have used EMP John. Okay. Now go and check your new table name. It will be there. What is the table name? This one. Okay. Just you can do that one. Now you can able to means internally your meta in your Oracle metadata, your table name got changed as a EMP number. Okay. Use same thing only. Whatever I'm using. So just I'm renaming. Clear? How you can do the rename and all? This is the way to create the things and all. If you want to create the one copy of the table, okay, so normally how you can query the data and all means select star from EMP. Okay, the table name will use that is data query language. This already you know, right? So what why we will use the because here there is no data since we are not entered any data and all. If you want to copy of the if you want to create one more table with this copy of the table, then you can use the create table. Table name is emp john. Okay, so let me create emp fib as same structure. Same columns only will be there in other things as well, right? So how you can use that one means you need to use the same select statement. Okay, what is select statement, what it will do, I will explain later. Just you can remember that if you want to select all the data from your table means you need to use the select star from table name. Okay, if you want to create the structure of the table means you have to follow the this syntax: create table, table name, and you need to use the select statement. So emp feb is created. Now go and check your disturb your table. It will be there emp fib. This is also one of the way to create the table. Clear? Okay. Next command is what? Create completed, alter completed, rename completed. Next we can start the drop command. Okay, so let's take one example. I am having one elephant image. Okay, if I am dropping here, okay, if I am deleting here, what will happen? Can anybody tell me? Yes, your file will be moved to the recycle bin. Means your file is not removed from your system. Okay, it is maintaining as a big backup. Okay, of course, officially it is not there in your right place. It is moving to the recycle bin. Means what? By mistake, if you are doing any mistakes, that OS is providing the one option to restore, okay, to recover the things and all. That is recycle bin. Okay, so by mistake, later you find out by mistake I have done the delete. So I don't want to delete that one. So you can able to restore as well. Okay, so just simply go to particular item and you can, if you are doing the restore means it will do the again it will come back to the same location. Okay, same way oracle also, if you are dropping the table by mistake, if you are dropping the table instead of using the delete or something, okay, by mistake if you are using the drop command means then your table will, your database object table or whatever it may be, that will be moved to the recycle bin. Okay, that will be moved to the recycle bin. If you want to, recycle bin is the one of the schema in the table. Okay, let me drop the table and show. Okay, I will show you. Okay, this one is there. Let me drop the table. How command drop object type and object name. Okay, you need to follow that one. So let me drop this one. Okay, table is dropped. Now we can, if you want to access that one, table will not be existed. Okay, object employee field is does not exist, means that object is not there in your database. So what happened actually? It moved to the recycle bin. Okay. So now go and check your recycle bin. It will be there. Maybe here it won't work because it's a trial version. That's why maybe it won't show. Okay. It is the trial version. That's why we could not able to see here. Let me showcase with you in the Oracle Live. Yesterday I have told you, right? If you want to do practice, you can go with the installation or you can do without installation as well. How you can do? There will be option live SQL. There will be some online systems and all. Okay, you can use that one. Live SQL. Here you can create one account in the Oracle site. Okay, so already have created. That's way. If you are not created, you can create that one in trial versions. Whatever you are installing the, as a free, right, that are all installations, free trial, free accounts. So that's why few options may not able to use. If you want to use such type of things also means you can create one Oracle Live SQL. Here you can create and you can try to give sign in. Okay, you can sign in. Here you can do practice. No need to install as well. Okay? Just here it will ask the here you can go to start coding now. So by default, it will be session oriented. Means your data will not store permanently till that session. It will be saved. Okay. Let me create one table. Create table emp. Okay. Same table whatever I have created here. Same thing I will use here. Okay, here run button is there. Your table is created. Now go and check your table is there. Describe empty job. Make sure here each and every command should select and run. Otherwise, if you are running, if you are using the control enter or select all the things and you are running means all the commands will be running. Okay. So try to use the select the single command and you can use that one. Okay. So you are having the columns, all the columns whatever you have created, that all the things will be there. Okay. Next, what is our requirement? I need to drop the table. See what will happen. So I am dropping the table. How we can drop table name. Sorry, up table table name. The dropping table will be dropped. Okay. Let me describe that one. Your record will not be, your table will not be there. Okay. Object does not exist. Next, what I told, if you are dropping the table, what will happen? That will be moving to the recycle bin. Okay. Let me go and check your recycle bin table. Let's start from recycle bin. Directly, it is the by default table. Recycle bin means it's not the your system. Okay, it is not your system recycle bin. It will be the database recycle bin. Okay, in database also they are having a separate table that is recycle bin. Here your table will be there. Okay, when you have created, when you have dropped that one. Okay, so just a few seconds back only I have dropped, right. This is system time. Okay, so if you want you can check system time. What is system time? Where the Oracle server is there, that system we take. System means that from UL. I will show you what is, I will tell you later what is 2care and all. If you directly you cannot access that one, time and all, so you need to as the H24 MI 6 means if you want to access the time and all means you need to use it. See what is the time now? 3703. Okay, now same time almost it is dropping. Okay, 2 minutes back only we have dropped, right. That's why it is showing that one. Okay, when it got dropped. So if you want to restore the this table, okay, now your table is not there. Okay, if you want to restore the table, how you can do? There will be command that is flashback table before drop. Whatever you are having means how in system means you will be having the option restore, but it is not the your system. So you need, if you want to restore the things means you need to use the command called flashback table name. What is the table name? Whatever you have dropped that you can use here, and to before drop means it will be moving to the recycle bin. It will be restored. Okay, statement process. Now go and check your table will be there. One second. Please it show that one, right? One guys. Actually, your table will be there now. Actually, something went wrong. Yeah, we are not doing anything. Just it's a matter of system issue. Okay, so it will take some time to restore the things and all. That's why it is little lagging. Okay, so all the columns now your table is existed. Means what you are done? You are restored your table after dropping the table. Okay, next I want to drop the table permanently. How you can do that one means drop table, table name, purge keyword you need to use. Okay, if you are using that one means, okay, now if you want, you can go and check your recycle bin. Your table will not be there. Whatever you have restored, right? So once you have done the restore, it will not be there, right? In even normal system as well. So there is no records in that one. It is taking some time. Wait, actually it is restoring purpose. It is taking some time. Okay, so actually your data is not there. Means it is table is already restored from your database. Okay, if you want to drop the table permanently, so what you will do? You have to use the purge keyword. Drop table, table name, purge. Okay, skill statement output. That table is not existed. Now, if even if you are trying to restore the things and all means, you cannot do that one. Okay? So we can do flashback table. What it will do? It will restore that, right? So object not in the recycle bin means it's permanently it is removed. Clear? Anybody have any doubts in the drop command? You cannot restore as well. Once you drop permanently, you cannot restore that one. Okay. Now we can create that one. Yeah, empty John. I'm recreating that one. Okay. I have recreated. Next, if you want to remove the data from recycle bin as well, okay, how you can do? You have to delete from the recycle bin. Means your file will not be there. Permanently delete the file. It will ask for that. Okay. So now we cannot able to restore that object as well. So how we can do that one means just simply you can use the purge recycle bin. Means your data will be removed from your recycle bin as well after removing the data. Okay. So how we can do drop table. Table name is emp john. Not here, right? Okay. Now data will be moved to the recycle bin. Recycle bin. Next, you can check your data here. Data is there. If you want to remove the here as object in here as well means what you have to follow. Okay, what you need to use here. You need to recycle further recycle bin command. You need to use. Okay, so simply you can use the further recycle bin. If you are using the keyword means your data will be removed from the recycle bin as well. Okay, statement process. Now go and check your recycle bin data. That will not be there. No data for means it's already removed. Even you cannot able to not be there in your database as well. Okay, object empty job is not found in you, does not exist. Means your things will not be there here. Anybody have any doubts till now? Drop command and all. How drop will work? Only one command is left, that is truncate. I will tell you once DML operation is completed. I will tell you the trunc command. Rest of the DDL commands I have covered. Create, drop, alter, and rename. Clear? Yes or no? Yeah, okay. If you have any doubts, we can stay. Otherwise, we can stop here. Tomorrow we'll discuss DML and truncate. Okay? Okay. Thank you, guys.